Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to the return of the content creator live streams on YouTube. We're all ready to go in a session, ready to start some races. I mean, during the course of this, I'm going to explain everything about the content creator streams. I'm going to talk about why they've come back, where they've been, the whole process behind them, how you can submit your own tracks. We got a lot to talk about. It's going to be kind of a bit more of a chilled out stream, honestly, than usual, than what these used to be. Kind of a bit less hectic. We are going to get straight into the races, just to keep things rolling. But I'm gonna. I know the people in the chat are saying late now, right? But chill. Okay, I was not late. Okay, I was late, but I have to leave. I had to sort everything out. And we did the Twitch stream before this. No top 3, by the way, in this one. Sorry if anyone doesn't get that. So yeah, I did a Twitch stream to get the setup, to get everybody into sessions and stuff like that. I'm going to be talking about everything. We'll go over it during the course of the stream. Since they did it before the stream started, I just want to say thank you.
What a scumbag!
To BK Moto, Zalidas, and 3 Calories for becoming YouTube channel members. I appreciate it, and I've got it all set up to showcase all that kind of stuff here, and that's all. That's for YouTube members. The chat is there. We're not going to really use it too much during these YouTube streams, but I've got it set up anyway. So yeah. See that when thank you for the super chat, DJ Goham Gaming, $13.22. Appreciate it. Thank you for everything you do. Keep being yourself. Thank you so much, man. That will show up eventually. It's just it seems to run everything. There it is. Taking names. So yeah, all the sounds are the same on the YouTube chat. The super chats all have the same sort of sounds, not the specifics, but in general, all the same sort of sound, all the same sounds. So I've got everything set up basically as it should be, as if it was Twitch streams and all the YouTube stuff that YouTube have introduced over the years. Super chats, YouTube channel members. It's all baked in as normal. Thank you so much for the donation, man. I appreciate it. So, these YouTube streams are back. It's been a while. The content creator live streams. They started out as YouTube streams. Then they became streams that I did on Twitch and just uploaded the footage of to YouTube. And now they're back to being YouTube streams again, and this is basically just serving as a reintroduction. This stream itself, just so we can explain what it's all about. You can submit your own tracks, all that kind of stuff. That's why we're playing my tracks for this one. It's going to be a little bit quicker than it normally would be from a stream length perspective. We're not going to do as many tracks. There's a little bit of an added bonus at the end as well. So yeah, the YouTube streams are back. They are basically where I showcase the creations, the racetrack creations from you guys, the community. You submit tracks, they get tested, and the best ones get played on streams. Links to all of the tracks that you'll see today, links to the tracks that you'll see in any future live streams, they'll all be in the description of the stream itself and the video. You'll be able to either watch the stream live every 2 weeks on YouTube, or you can watch the video. Obviously it will just turn into a video immediately afterwards. So there won't be any submitted tracks tonight. I'm playing on PS4. Again, just doing my tracks, which have had a bit of a makeover since the last time they were featured on my channel. They've had some improvements made, as you're probably already seeing, maybe the eagle-eyed among you, especially on LSGP. PC and PS4 versions of LSGP, at least, with some pole removal and smoothed out areas and things. Oh! But wait, how am I in second? Where did that come from? Where did first place go? First place was miles ahead. Did he disconnect? Anyway, so yeah, just to kind of give an idea of what the process is going to be, what it's going to be like, what the format of the streams is going to be. Basically, straight into, you know, showcasing some races. We'll talk about the races, although we won't be doing that as much, you know, for these tracks, but under most circumstances every week, talking about the races. It'll be, we're playing on PS4 now, but next stream will also be on PS4. Because then, you know, that's the start of the content creator streams for real, essentially. We're going to be showcasing PS4 tracks next week, then the week out, well, not next week, in 2 weeks time, then the stream after that will be Xbox tracks, then the stream after that will be PC tracks, and we'll just keep going around like that. PS4, Xbox One, PC. If there's more submissions on one or something like that and not as many on the other, we'll maybe give one a miss 1 week or something, but mostly it'll be PS4, Xbox One, PC, and we'll be showcasing tracks that you submit. So the link to submit your tracks is in the description. It's basically the same process from your end as before, but we've changed up the way that tracks are rated and the way that I'll be playing them on the stream, so it's all done chronologically. I'll explain about that later on in the stream as well, because one of the main complaints last time was that, you know, tracks might get tested and rated and are good enough to be shown on a stream, and then they don't get played for weeks or something. So we will I will explain about that, and it's a much better system now, all sort of coming in with Nodo verified, which is a new thing. But yeah, you can submit your tracks with the link in the description. The links to all the tracks that you'll see tonight are in the description. All the information that you need is, as always, in the description. It's weird. It's weird to be back on the YouTube streams. It's like I said, this started out as a YouTube stream. I did stream directly to YouTube. Maybe this was over a year ago, well over a year ago now. And then the YouTube streaming architecture, let's say, wasn't quite as good, and I would say it still isn't as good as Twitch, but it has improved, and you know, there is a benefit to being able to do the stream and it then just becomes a video straight away without having to render it out, upload it, all that kind of stuff, which is what I used to have to do, because I think it was about week 22 or something. You know, we've done a lot of these streams, a lot of these content creator showcases. If you want to check the playlist, which again is in the description, this is week 41. There's a lot of tracks that you might already want to try out and download. So this is week 41, and I think it was around week 20, 22, 23, something like that, I decided that YouTube wasn't working out, and I decided to do the streams on Twitch and then just upload them to YouTube afterwards. But now we're back to having everything on YouTube. So these streams will be every 2 weeks, every other Saturday at 7 PM UK time. There'll always be about half an hour of a quick stream on Twitch beforehand to get the lobby set up, get the playlist set up, stuff like that. These races are open only to YouTube members, Twitch subscribers, Patreon supporters, or Twitch regulars, which are people who all get a permanent place in the stream crew. If you want to basically find out more about that, just click bruffy.com/join, and that will give you all the information you need. Most of the streams that I do on Twitch, if anyone isn't following me there or watching me there, they're always, you know, open to everybody. We just open up the crew and everybody can join and get involved with some racing. But obviously with these being more about the tracks than the racing, it's more of a showcase stream. I close it off to, you know, permanent crew members only. So if you want to get involved, these aren't the place. This isn't the place to do it, but feel free to frequent the Twitch streams, and there's plenty of chance. But yeah, every 2 weeks. So Saturday 7 PM UK time, every 2 weeks. So the next stream week 42 will be the showcasing the PS4 tracks proper on what a vehicle. I forgot this even existed. On in 2 weeks' time we'll be back again with another stream showcasing the proper submitted tracks, the best obviously of which get shown on the stream. And it'll be sort of the opposite days to when we have the podcast. So the podcast is always recorded on Saturday evenings on Twitch. It's always every other Saturday as well, so it's going to be basically the same times that the podcast would be on the weeks where we don't have a podcast. We'll be doing this. That's how it works. So the list of tracks that we're playing today, that was Los Santos GP, the sort of new version, the updated version. They're all in the description, and they're always in the order in which we play them as well in the description. So when you look at the list of tracks every week in the description, you know that the first track in the list is the first track that was played on the stream, and so on and so forth. So GG Ajaxel in the regular Jester. Like I always say, this is not really it's not really about the racing, this, and I tend to too many bumps for the LG Retro. I mean, people managed to do it in the MCC Season 4 on this track. I just had to blow up on the first race. So yeah, it's not really necessarily about the racing as much. It's about showcasing the tracks. I will generally, what I used to do towards the end of the last streams was I'd go off at the start, and then I'd slow down a bit, put myself back into maybe top 10 area, and then go from there. Because it's useless me going off at the front and not seeing how the track is from a racing perspective. It's useless me going to the back and just getting involved in a load of crashes if they happen. So it's kind of like a good middle ground to do that. So yeah, I mean, let's explain. Again, these are all my tracks, kind of in the order that they were created. Again, there's some of them have had some updates. Some polls have been removed on the PS4 and the PC versions of these, which you'll see, especially on LSGP, if you were to compare that to old LSGP. But in general, they're largely the same. We'll just do one lap of the North Loop, I think, but we'll do it in muscle. Let's do this one on non-contact, just for the avoidance of nonsense. Any muscle car is okay for this. But yeah, these are going to be a little bit more chilled out than what they were last time. I felt very on edge because I was thinking that this is going to turn into a video. I need to make sure that that it's going to be all perfect and right and everything, and it didn't. I feel better when I'm streaming, and the reason that my Twitch, I guess you could say, is somewhat successful is because I'm just being myself. I'm just doing a stream, and I want these YouTube streams to be like that, just more reflective of just any old stream, so that if people are enjoying the YouTube streams once every 2 weeks, you can come over to Twitch and experience more of it. Obviously, it'll be slightly more talking because it is going to be a video, but in general, about the same experience. Well, I always tend to give the full minute and a half between races as well, just so we can, I can gather my thoughts. And let me quickly swap this out. Session top YouTube super chatter. There we go. Perfect. This is all working for YouTube as well. Where's my Pisswasser Dominator? Yeah, I'm just trying stuff out. For those who are asking about why I did non-contact, I'm just trying stuff out. Getting a feel for it again. This whole stream, just this one in particular, is just about getting back into it, showcasing what it's going to be like. Some races we may put on non-contact, some races we won't. You know, it's just how it is. And we're only doing one lap because, you know, I just want to kind of bash out these races. Everybody's seen these races before, they're my tracks. Everybody knows about them. If they want the updated links for these versions, the better versions, they are in the description. That's all people really need to know. I don't need to spend a lot of time, you know, looking at all the tracks in great detail. So just a few quick laps on every single track, and then a little bit of a surprise at the end, a little bit of a bonus. And then we'll be all ready to go for week 42 and showcasing some proper tracks. Well, they don't. Yeah, that's true. They don't have to be proper tracks. Let's say they don't have to be proper. Let's say proper racing tracks. They don't have to be tracks like this. They don't have to be tracks for event circuits. They can be stunt races, as long as they're well made, as long as they're fun tracks. There's a wide variety of stuff that can be accepted. So yeah, I guess I'll explain a bit more about the whole process now, since I've gone on to that. That's a good little segue. So the process to submit your track is basically exactly the same as it was before. Again, as it was before, it's only one track that you can submit, so choose your best. One track each time, let's say. So there's basically going to be some distinct waves of submissions, and I will obviously talk about when you can submit another track again, you know, when the next wave has started, for example. I'll explain all that on streams. If you keep up to date with the streams, I'll say, alright, we've reset the form and you can submit another track if you've submitted one already. But yeah, it's basically the same as before. You click the link in the description, it takes you to a Google form. You can then...
No, I'm done! I'm done!
You choose the type of track that it is. You know, you make sure you give the link correctly and everything like that. You choose whether it's an event track or a stunt track, or just a casual racing track, or an off-road track, or a rally track, whatever. It's all on the form. It's all pretty well explained what you need to do. And then basically what happens behind the scenes, so after you've submitted it, thank you Oleg for the 40, what's rub? Rubles? Rub. See, this is the thing, YouTube super chats are different because it doesn't like convert. When someone streams with a different, when someone donates with a different currency, say through Streamlabs or something, it will convert it into dollars, but it doesn't do that on YouTube. So that was like the donation sound for over $25, but I don't think that was an over $25 donation, right? Russian rubles, okay, thank you. I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't exactly sure. Thank you Oleg for the 40 Russian rubles, however much that actually is. Because I have no idea about Russian currency, it seems. Just trying stuff out, getting a feel for it again. That is exactly right, Oleg. Thank you for the donation. That's 49 cents. 49 euro cents? Yeah, so maybe my setup with the whole donation sounds and stuff based on cost isn't going to work. But thank you, Oleg, appreciate it. So yeah, when it comes to sort of behind the scenes, I'm having trouble with these Yosemites, by the way. When it comes to sort of behind the scenes stuff, it's completely changed from how it was before. Before, it used to be sort of a group of people would test out the tracks, decide if it was good enough based on rating it to a certain extent. Just as a group choice, whether it was a 2 or a 3 or whatever, and it would just be one score for the track, and then I would basically just pick and choose all the tracks that were rated high enough, randomly, essentially. I would I would pick and choose them at random. You know, what worked best for the stream, whether I wanted to have a mix of proper races and off-road races and stunt races, things like that. So people would submit tracks early on, and they're probably still sitting in the spreadsheet now, having never been played, despite being one of the earliest submissions and were good enough to have been played on a showcase stream. So I wasn't really happy with that. And also I wanted a better sort of, you know, testing method, essentially.
These guys who were hitting me, I'm taking names!
Couldn't get it.
Taking names.
Kept 5th in the end. Okay, so now we're starting to get some different super chat donations with different values. Hawk 7000 with 1012 SEK. That's the thing. I don't have.
Guys who were hitting me, I'm taking names.
Taking names.
I don't have the individual sounds just because of this, so it's only the sort of over $10, over $5. I don't have the 1012, the 666, all that kind of stuff that we normally have on Twitch. I haven't got that set up for super chat again, just because of the different currencies. But yeah, 1012 Swedish krona. That's like what, $1.50 or something. Thank you, Hawk. And Liberty Walk Moss with the £10 through Super Chat. It's so weird seeing different currencies. I'm used to just seeing everything in dollars. Thank you, Liberty Walk Moss, for the £10. Appreciate it. Moss was here. You were. You were. So yeah, that was North Loop without the annoying poll. There we go. So yeah, behind the scenes, it's kind of all changed. We've now got a collection of almost 10 testers on every single platform. 10 individual people all give their scores between 1 to 5 of how good the track is. They will give a score of 0 if it's, you know, if it doesn't have. There are some rules to follow for submitting your track, so make sure you read everything in the form before you do that. Like, it has to have 30 players unless it's a transformed circuit or it's a themed circuit, and various other things. You know, if it's ineligible, it will get a score of 0. But otherwise, any sports classic is fine on this, by the way, for everybody racing. Otherwise, it's just the same. Otherwise, everybody will give a score 1 to 5, and then there will be an average created based on the scores that each individual person gives. And then that average score will determine whether the track will be played. So you have to have an average score of 4 or higher. So it has to be over 4 or 4 exactly to be able to be considered Nodo verified, which is part of, you know, this. When you read through all the stuff in the links down below, it will explain it in more detail. But essentially, everybody gets a vote on a track, all the testers. Your track has to be good enough and voted highly enough from the testers to be given a score that's high enough to feature in these streams. And it's not exactly easy. You have to get a score of 4 on average or higher, and you can only get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, write this down somewhere. I have Zalidas. I have written it down. It's all in the. Wait, do I have a Rapid GT? Yes, I do. I'm going to use this. I've been meaning to use this for a while. Yeah, it's all in the forum post. That it goes through all of this. It explains everything in detail. So if anyone wants to know how all the inner workings of it, and basically instead of it just being all closed off, so you never see how good your track did or any feedback or anything like that, you will now be able to see when your track has been rated. You'll be able to see what rating it got, and if the testers choose to do it, any feedback as well. I'm going to go to the back on this one, by the way, just for just to see what it's like, just to maybe showcase why I probably shouldn't go to all the way to the back. But yeah, there's basically 3 separate forms depending on what platform you're on. So if you're submitting a track for PC, you don't use the same form as everything else. Oh wow, people over the barrier already. But there is basically one big spreadsheet that will contain, once we've gone through it all, it will contain all of the tracks that have been submitted in the order in which they were submitted. Oh dear my days. Picking our way through. And the score that every single track gets as well. So if you want to know what score your track got, you can open up the spreadsheet that contains all of them, maybe do a Control F or something so you can search for your track name, or just know whereabouts when you generally submitted it and find it in the timestamp, and you'll be able to see what average score your track got. And I think it's better that way, because then everybody knows where they're at. If there's any improvements, they can try and make them and things like that. And it's more transparent in that respect, and everybody knows that you have to get a score of 4 or higher to be featured on a stream. We may do some one-off streams where it's lower scoring tracks, or it's it's 3.8, 3.9, something like that, talking about what they could do, those little different things to just make a 4. But primarily it's going to be all about anything that's 4 or higher. Obviously there's no tracks on the spreadsheets at the moment, because this is the first stream back. There have been some tracks submitted and tested, but I'm going to wait until we get quite a few more, and then it will all get... Every so often, basically, the main spreadsheet will get updated, and you'll be able to see when that happens. I'll probably tell you when that happens as well. I'll say, the spreadsheet's been updated if anyone wants to check. If you recently submitted a track and you want to check what score it got, that'll happen periodically. It doesn't just do it automatically, There's a lot of people working on this, and I greatly appreciate all of the people who are testing the tracks, doing the work, putting those scores in, because without them this wouldn't be possible. And that's the reason that it's taken so long to sort of bring this series back, and why it took such a long hiatus, because there is a lot of work that has to go on in the background. When you think of all the submissions from all the people who, we had hundreds and hundreds of submissions every wave, and they all have to be tested to make, to find the best ones, and I can't do that on my own, and I'm not just gonna go through every single submission on a stream and showcase things that aren't good enough. So that's how it is. So again, if anyone wants the full information of how it all works, the link that is in the description will tell you all of that, tells it in great detail. And yeah, get your tracks submitted. This is the time. All the testers have been clamouring to get tracks submitted so they can get them all tested and get the scores in. Now's the time. If you've got a track that you think's good enough, get it submitted. Whether it's a stunt track, an off-road track, if you think people will enjoy it, submit it and we might play it. And we'll get more people playing some good creations, because the Rockstar don't verify anything anymore, and even when they did, Rockstar verified jobs were horrendous anyway, so you gotta find people in the community to make the proper tracks. There's been a lot of crashes, which maybe is showcasing or helping people understand why I'm not going to the back in every single one of these races, because I've been lucky to avoid quite a lot of the stuff that's gone on in this race. Oh no! Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Damn it. Damn it. It was all going so well. I'd made it up into the top 10, And then one tiny little mistake. It wasn't really a mistake, it was just a coming together, but we do proper racing on these streams. That's what it's all about. That's what my channel is about in general. It's not just smashing people off the track or anything like that. It's about proper racing, using skill to overtake. And I was at fault for him having issues, so I waited for him, giving the position back. That's how it works. I like the Rapid GT Classic. Quicker than the original Rapid GT. Because Rockstar. Oh, that's not gone well. Damn it. All that good work I've done. So I think I've covered everything. Has anyone in the chat at the moment got any questions that I haven't covered? I think I've said everything that needs to be said regarding this and the process and how it's all going to work. Hopefully everybody enjoys not just the streams, but the videos as well. Obviously this will become a video. And thank you everybody for all the support. Whether it's becoming a YouTube member, whether it's subscribing on Twitch, whether it's donating via super chats or regular donations, or just being here, watching, liking videos, sharing stuff around. Thank you guys so much, I appreciate it. Where's the playlist meetup? There is no, we're not doing I'm doing away with the meetups for this iteration of this. We're not going to do the meetups beforehand. Just going to get everybody into a session in the Twitch stream beforehand and then start up the playlist. I want to kind of speed it up a little bit, get into the races straight away. When's the away out stream? Maybe next week. But don't quote me on that. Again, that would be on Twitch for anybody who doesn't frequent my Twitch. Thank you guys. Oh yeah, YouTube members. I haven't spoken about that. We've had 3 YouTube members, and the latest scumbag below me is the latest YouTube member listed. I did make a video about it, what YouTube membership is, what it entails, all that kind of stuff. But it's basically the same as Twitch subscriptions, where you get emotes in the chat. You'll see people with the little Snoopy next to their name as well. The Snoopy next to people's names means that they're a YouTube member, and the different colours are based on how long they've been a member for. That also pops up in YouTube comments as well. So it will be a little Snoopy next to your name if you're a YouTube member in YouTube comments as well as streams. The emotes I think you can only use in streams though, not YouTube, not comments. And then the rest of it is basically like Patreon rewards. So a lot of Patreon rewards have, well, not a lot of them, but I've brought some Patreon rewards over to the YouTube membership thing. So you'll get lap times early as part of a community post. You'll get the special live stream that's just for YouTube members and things. All that kind of stuff. Again, if you click the join button, it tells you all the benefits of being a YouTube member. Nobody ever has to do it. It's the same with donations. It's the same with subscriptions on Twitch. It's the same with everything. Nobody ever has to do any of that. It all helps to support me because this is my job and this is what I use to pay bills. But I'm just happy that you're all here watching, and I thank you. Blaine County 24, let's just do the 2 laps. Let's do supers. We haven't done supers yet. I'll try to do a different class every race. No top 4 supercars for this one. Let's not have any top 4. That is the Autark, RE7B, XA21, and the other one. What's the other one? We've never raced with them, so I always forget them. Bayman, whatever you're trying to do, it's probably going to work, so don't. What's the fourth one? Wagner, of course, the Wagner, the best of the lot. How could I forget? Cars, there's too many cars now. Yeah, this is, if I haven't made it clear, this is for all platforms. So you can submit a track for all platforms. I will be playing on all platforms. On my Twitch streams, I switch platforms every stream when I play GTA. You know, I go from PS4, Xbox One, PC. What should I choose? I'm going to use the X80. And this is the same. So these streams will be every 2 weeks. PS4 will be in 2 weeks' time because it will be the first proper one. 2 weeks after that, it will be Xbox One tracks. 2 weeks after that, it will be PC tracks. And then it will continue every 2 weeks in that way. Where are we going to see the feedback of the submitted track? Well, it's not necessarily the case that you are definitely going to get feedback. Some testers might choose to leave a note on the average score, but it will be, if you basically look at the link that's in the description, it'll take you to the forum post which has all the information on it, and there'll be a link saying click here to see all the tracks and all the submitted scores for all the submitted tracks. It'll take you to a spreadsheet. When you click that, there's no tracks in it yet because, you know, we're just starting this. This is why I don't go to the back. And your average score will be placed there. No. All the tracks that are ever submitted will be placed in that spreadsheet with the average score that they achieved, and then if there's any feedback for that, it will be on a note on the average score cell in the spreadsheet. This has not been a good start. This has not been a good start. This is why I don't go back. Go to the back. So yeah, this is Blaine County 24 Hours. Again, it's the fourth one that we've played in the stream, so this will be fourth in the list in the description of the links. And yeah, this is on all platforms, so submit it for anything, and then all the tracks will be displayed. And that's the thing that I keep meaning to say. Everything will be done in chronological order. So no more me picking and choosing what tracks I want, what tracks make the best for the stream. If the first person who submits a track that is, you know, good enough to be showcased, that will be the one that gets played first. So it's all done chronologically. If it is all the tracks that get scores of over 4, all of them will be played, none of them will be missed out, and they will be played in chronological order based on the date that they were submitted. They will also all be tested in the order of the date and time that they were submitted as well. So it's all in chronological order, which should be a lot better. I'm trying so many cutbacks. Doubt it, Ishan. Doubt it. Again, like I said, the link where you submit your tracks, it's in the description. It takes you to a forum post that explains everything in great detail. So all you have to do is do a bit of reading, and then you'll understand what's going on.
He gets such a huge boost from. Ah!
There's the $5 sound. Juggernaut Pro with the $5 donation. Thank you, so $5 super chat, I should say. Donations and super chats, whether it's donations through Streamlabs or super chats through YouTube, it all works the same way. It all gives you the same notifications. Oh, and obviously, as we saw at the start of the stream, when you do become a YouTube member, if you do it whilst I'm streaming on YouTube, you will, or even on Twitch, you'll get a notification that will pop up, as we saw at the start. Juggernaut Pro with the $5 donation. Happy birthday. Because of course. How many times? It is not my birthday, stop it. Thank you so much, man, for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. No, I clipped it. Oh, that's my bad. Sorry. For those asking why I don't have a spoiler on the X80, you don't need one. Which is a little bit confusing, and we all thought that you did need one initially, because when you add a spoiler in Los Santos Customs to the X80, it does increase the traction bar, like normal spoilers. Jesus. But you don't actually need it. The flaps on the back are an active spoiler, just like the XA21 and the T20. And often it's a bit of a better balance for the X80, given that, to not have the spoiler on the back. Damn it, it was all going so well. 2 laps, not enough to do anything. It's got some pull, the X80. Oh no! Damn it! I thought we could make it through. I've made it through there 2 cars wide so many times. I don't know whether it was just a bit of classic GTA shenanigans with contact and whatnot. Probably. Oh. I was expecting a hit there. I counter-steered and I didn't need to, but Jesus. Again, it doesn't really matter whether you have a spoiler on the X80 or not. You'll get the same lap times regardless. It's just a balance thing where you want the weight to be, whether you want it shifted towards the back or not. Challenging car, the X80.
Guys who are hitting me, I'm taking names!
Taking names.
Juggernaut Pro again with the $10 super chat. Top 5 is always possible. That's what I normally say, but in these really small races that are like 2 laps long or whatever, I don't think so. Juggernaut Pro with the happy birthday and the top 5 always possible, bringing in all the standard Twitch memes. Thank you again, Juggernaut Pro, for the donation, man. I appreciate it. We swapped positions for the last race. Did we really beat Moto? Interesting. So I think that's everything. I think I've covered everything. Have I covered everything? We've got 2 more tracks to do in this playlist. Again, it's a little bit shorter, although having said that, the last track might be a bit longer, but let's do 3 laps. Let's pop this on non-contact as well. We'll do should we do Vans? MCC throwback. We're doing it. We're doing Vans. I'm putting it to 2 laps. No, we'll not do Vans. I can't bring myself to do it. Let's do let's do Pariahs. Let's actually use the Pariah. Sports race, but Pariahs are used. You can use any other car as well if you're in the sports class if you want, but do you still plan to give your thoughts on the submitted tracks? Do you mean like the tracks that are everybody wants Vans now. Do you mean the tracks that are submitted and get played on the stream? I'll be giving my thoughts on the tracks that we play during these streams. You know, I'll be talking through them, talking about how the tracks are good, why they're good, what maybe could be improved, little things. You know, they're going to be of a good quality to have even made it in the stream, and then the whole point of these things are more of a learning experience for other people as well, to see what makes a good track. I can explain things as well as they go on, and to provide some tracks for people to try out and enjoy themselves. Thank you guys for being here, by the way, for the stream. Hope you're enjoying the YouTube content creator streams being back. It's been a long time coming. Alright, I won't get the boost at the start, but I'll just go off at the start. I won't be all try hard. I really like Ron Raceway. I know a lot of people don't because it's very flat, but I really do.
These guys who were hitting me, I'm taking names!
Taking names.
I like the Pariah as well. It's a shame it's in sports. Did you forget about the T20, Oleg? Juggernaut Pro with the $20 donation. Love the channel, hashtag Bruffy for the win. Thank you so much, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chats, the donations. You're very kind. Thank you very much. Bayman, you're saying that the latency for the donations or for the stream is long, but it's actually Streamlabs and the notifications. I don't see I see the notification for that super chat in the chat about 15 seconds before it shows up on the stream. So it's not the stream, it's just how it is. I don't think YouTube is quite as set up with its, you know, API and integrations as well as Twitch. Twitch, everything is instant, whereas there always seems like a little bit of a delay with all the YouTube stuff, whether it's new members, super chat, the chat
No, I'm
itself.
done! I'm done!
I will read that in a second, but just you're gonna have to give me a second. In fact, I'm gonna read it at the end of the race. Because this is quite good. I really enjoy the pariah on this track as well. It works. This is awesome. Oh, I've choked it! Bollocks! Oh man, that was such a good race up to that point. Classic Bruffy choke. I saw this super chat that's just played on the stream now. That came up in the actual chat just as I messed up there. So it might have been a little distraction, this big blue thing popping up in the chat. Damn it! Oh, that was such a good race. Me and Flaming were like just impossible to separate us. Flaming is overcoming his demons on this track, which is good. He said he would. That's what he's done. It's whether I can keep second to keep up my name of second for life. GG Flaming, good race. Second for life, as always. And of course the super chat was don't choke. Xcall Q. However you say your name properly. Second for life and best lap. Isn't it always the way? Isn't it always the way? That is just me. Ah, if I hadn't have choked it, it would have been so close right at the end. Yeah, you can take credit for that choke, Xcall Q. Thank you for the $2 super chat. First time seeing you live, don't choke. And I did. And during that as well, which I couldn't focus on and I couldn't read out because I was, you know, in that heated battle. Sean Olmsted with a $38 donation. That is normal normal Streamlabs donation, not super chatting. There are different ways. Streamlabs donations are the same as what you can do on Twitch. Thank you so much for the $38. Submitted my OVO track. Good times. I'm sure the testers are going to be enjoying going through all your guys' tracks. Okay, Bayman. I've always thought YouTube actually has pretty good stream today. It seems like it. Broke the curse. Ron Raceway is now my favourite track. GG Flaming. GG for breaking the curse. The best sports car, excluding the Pariah, is the Comet SR. Then it's the Elegy. Then it's quite open. G-Fred to finish. A bonus G-Fred this week. We normally play G-Freds at the end of Sunday streams. Every Sunday, at the very end of the stream on Twitch, we always play G-Fred. And I figured I would put it in for the very end. I think this is the first time ever G-Fred has happened on a YouTube stream. So, and then we'll get into the proper business end of stuff next on the next stream. GG Flaming, that was a good race. Well done on breaking the curse of Ron Raceway. That was a pretty good lap, 2 minutes in the Pariah. I don't think I've ever had a 2-minute lap on console before in the Pariah. Jesus. Second for life and best lap. That is what I do in these streams. Juggernaut Pro with the $2 super chat. Fastest horse around a trail, Red Dead Redemption 2. I think I'll leave that to Nos. I think Nos is the one for that. Thank you so much, Juggernaut Pro. So yeah, for those of you who never come to the Twitch streams and have never seen a G-Fred live before, you got your G-Fred bingo that you can do, which is, you know, a bingo card, and then you tick off when things happen during bingo. You've got the G-Fred drinking game, if you're that way inclined. Remember, the rules of G-Fred are no killing, no blowing anybody up, no killing anybody at all. You're not allowed to get any bikes, planes, helicopters, boats, anything like that. It's only cars. And you're not allowed to get a vehicle until you get to the highway. Got to get to the highway before you get a vehicle. Then it's just get to the checkpoint as quickly as possible. Thank you guys so much for the donations. I wasn't expecting that during this stream. Thank you for the super chats and the donations. We've brought it back. We've brought the content creator streams back. It's good to have them back. Can I skip this part? Yeah, you know, for those who only ever watch them on random bits on the second channel as videos, you're not going to be able to. If this is your first live experience of a G-Fred, you're not able to skip the running and the swim. Oh no, I'm going to respawn. What a scumbag if I respawn. Oh wow, I think I got away with it. Some people respawned. This is the surprise indeed. G-Fred style races and G-Fred in general would never be featured on these streams because they're just too... Wow, my health is tiny. They're just too long and... Well, yeah, they're just too long, basically. But I figured for this reintroduction of the content creator streams and the content creator track showcases, I'd do G-Fred right at the end. It's the only chance we'll ever get to have a G-Fred on a YouTube stream, so just for the fun of it. Alright. And for those who've never seen G-Fred before, which is probably not going to be many. Welcome. Still got the parachute, that's good. Yeah, I think this whole section of a G-Thread divides opinion, because there's a lot of people who skip it because they want to get straight to the highway and see the cars that are chosen. But then there's other people who, because this kind of acts as the setup for the G-Thread. You know, if there's been issues in the stream or I'm tired or I'm ill or something like that, this is when I'll talk about it. And it's normally a decent setup time, just to get yourself settled in to the G-Thread. That's not a good sound. Can you not? So yeah, I don't blame anybody for skipping it though. Yeah, I am a little bit worried about my health now. My health is very low, and if I get hit even the slightest bit by a car, this is not going to go well. So I'm going to have to be very careful, even more careful than usual. Are you guys enjoying? Those of you in the chat? I wonder how many people we have watching live now. I mean, we've got 600 people watching. That's pretty much the same as what I get for maybe Sunday streams around this time on Twitch. So I wonder how many people are watching the YouTube stream who don't normally watch on Twitch, and people who, oh, AJ Axel's got a car immediately, he's won. And people who are who you know, watch on Twitch who aren't watching on YouTube. I just find those things interesting. Come on, 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 go, 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 go. Granger! We've just seen a number of these in the emergency vehicles video, just skinned as something else. If someone sneezes next to Brofield respawn.
No, I'm done! I'm done!
Andrew with the 50 rubles as well. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys for being here and watching. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching if you're watching as a video as well. Thank you so much. These are going to be a continuous thing, but if once every... Finally, I'm so glad I got rid of that door. I can't stand it when that happens. If you guys are, you know, those of you who are here live, watching live, if you enjoy this sort of thing, if you're enjoying these streams, feel free to pop over to my Twitch, give it a follow, get notifications when I go live. Although, all you have to do is do bruffy.com/schedule, and you'll get all the times that I stream. It's always the same every week. And, you know, this is what we do. We do some races, we do some GTA, we do some other games, we have some fun. Got a great community of people in the chat, and it's a lot of fun. I love Wow, how did I get away with that? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy streams, and you know, a lot of the, well, not a lot of, but a decent amount of the footage that you see when it comes to YouTube videos is stream footage. Like, say, the 5M live series, the live racing series, the vanilla GTA live racing series, you know, the random all races. That's all done. That's all done on streams, so you can watch those live if you want to. Nailed it. Saved it. Yes. Interesting line indeed. This Granger is not quick. I should have bailed out. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I was reading the chat. I'm in 4th. Like, that's a good position, but let's bail out. See if we can get something better. Because this Granger's just gonna lose so much time on the highway. This is weird. First time ever. A live G-Thread on YouTube. What are you? Oh, it's an Issy. Are you for real? Please give me something. That'll do. A Rapid GT will absolutely do me. Viewing numbers are steadily increasing as the news of GFriend spreads. Wow, that's actually true. We're on 630 viewers now. A while ago, like 5 minutes ago, we were on 590 something. It's true. I say this quite often. I see it on my Twitch analytics as well, based on the viewer numbers. Every single time when it gets to the very end of a Sunday stream, the viewer numbers always steadily increase. And then they're always peaking when GFred's on. Everybody comes and watches for GFred. Could you stream on YouTube more? No, honestly, I don't really want to stream on YouTube more. Twitch is my main platform for streaming. It's where everything is baked in, and I enjoy the experience on Twitch, and it's just a lot easier and nicer. But I do want to bring the YouTube streams in just to, keep my hand in it streaming over here as well. And I do the Patreon live streams, which are open only to YouTube members, Twitch subscribers and Patreon supporters to watch. Those are on YouTube as well, but obviously not for everybody. And also, there was a question earlier. Someone asked, why can't I stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time? I have wrecked this Rapid GT immediately. God damn it. And theoretically I could. Like, there's nothing to say that I can't from a functional hardware standpoint. But I'm not allowed to because I'm a Twitch partner. So if you're a partner on Twitch, Twitch have the rights, come on, to all live content that you upload to Twitch for 24 hours after it goes live. Oh my god, no. Oh, thank god. So yeah, as a Twitch partner, I am not allowed to stream the same content, the same footage to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I can stream to both, like I'm doing now. I just can't stream the same stuff to both. How much that would be enforced, I don't know. Whether anyone would notice or anyone would even rat me out if I did, I don't know. But I don't want to set a precedent of starting to do it and then being told I can't and then, having to go back on it. I'm sure I've put live stream footage up as a video on YouTube within 24 hours and that never gets bothered about from Twitch, but it's more you're not allowed to just stream everything to both platforms. Alright, up into 5th. I feel like I've stanced this Rapid GT a little bit. With the damage I've done. I'm into 4th, so I'm into the same position as I had when I left the highway to go and get this Rapid GT, so I'm no worse off than what I was before. At least that's something. Wait, was that a 9F? I think that was a 9F. Wait, what was that? Oh! Am I really seeing 9Fs or is it Fusillades? Oh my days! Oh my days! Are you for real? Cars in the middle of the road? No! Ah, god damn it. What are you? Oh, you're a bloody felon. Get out. God damn it. That has not gone well. I feel like I missed a few good cars. I don't know whether they were actually 9Fs or whether they were just Fusillades looking like 9Fs or something else that's looking like a 9F, but... Wait. Ajax was in a 9F. They were I've definitely missed some 9Fs on the other side of the road. And this Rapid GT has definitely seen better days. Oh my god. This is GFred. This is This is what happens. This is the G-Fred experience. Getting better at that jump. Yeah, you really don't save an awful lot of time, honestly, doing that jump for the risk. But to be fair, I've been more successful at the jump than I was getting up on the train tracks with the other route, so I'm going to keep doing it. We're still in the top 5. Top 5's always possible. It's going to be a hard fought top 5, honestly, because there's quick cars all around me. But we are still in the top 5. We've been up there. We've been not outside the top 10 for the G-Fred. So as far as G-Freds go, overall, position-wise, it's been pretty successful, but I've had a bit of misfortune and also some bad decisions as well have been made. Alright, come on. Come on, Rapid GT. You can get up, Chiliad. I know you... Oh, for God's sake. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Okay, so the Rapid GT is never the easiest up Chiliad. But I know that it can do it. Come on. It's not going to get up there as quick as a 9F will, but you can do it, Rapid GT. I believe in you. Get some momentum on this bit. Come on, Rapid GT. Come on, absolutely beaten and battered and broken Rapid GT. I pronounce it Xcal-LQ. Xcal-LQ. Also, don't choke. I didn't choke that time. Thank you again for the $2 super chat, Xcal-LQ. Yes. No. Yes. No. Come on. Come on. Still in the top 5. Top 5's always possible. Come on. This Rapid GT is not the easiest handling thing I've ever experienced in the world. I'm just going to put it out there now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, thank God I got that. No! There we go. I thought that was an interesting sound. He's got an Infernus. That's like best car. Oh, whoops. I think I just knocked C. Wilson off a ledge. I think I just knocked him off Chiliad. I like the Infernus. The Infernus... The Infernus would be my choice of car to do a G-Fred in if I had free choice. But they're so rare. Alright, come on. Let's not mess it up down Chiliad. Let's do it nice. Nice and chill. We're in a good position, no need to ruin it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Bit too quick there, it's alright. It's alright. Karma's gonna get me, is that what you think? There's the train, so we don't have to worry about that on the way back. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. Still in the top 5. This has been a hard-fought top 5. Just trying to keep the, keep on the fringes of that top 5 all the time. Every time I drop out of it, someone makes a mistake and I come back into it again or whatever. AJ Axel, is he really in the lead now? In that 9F that he had when he was right behind me? 9Fs, man, too good. Wow. That's a rarity. That almost never happens.
Nyong.
You never get nice nice transitions on that bit. You always mess it up. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why? I never mess it up here. What is going on? It's the Rapid GT, and it's the pressure of being close to a top 3. We're battling it over the podium, us 3. And someone behind, I think. Juggernaut Pro! Bruffy is a scumbag. Of course. I know that. I already know that. You're all scumbags too. That's why we're all here. Let's have some scum emotes in the chat. Thank you, Juggernaut Pro, again for the super chat. Alright. 4-way battle over the final spot on the podium. Yeah, it doesn't really work as much anymore, does it, when I say let's have scum emotes in the chat, when there's a lot less people who have access to the emotes. But we still got some. Thank you, Zalitas. Wow, up on 2 wheels. This Rapid GT has served me very well, I've got to say. Props to the Rapid GT. Look at the wheels, look at the camber on the rear wheels. That's why I'm spinning out like this whenever I land anything. Oh, he's upside down. Orny and G-Fred, you're just randomly minding your own business. And then you see an Infernus just fly by upside down. Where's these other 20 YouTube members? I know. I've unlocked a new emote though, since we've just gotten over 20 members. Oh my god. Stupid 9F. Flaming, I'm sure Flaming was in the lead at one point. There's one, yes. Yeah, I'm sure Flaming was in the lead at one point.
These guys who were hitting me, I'm taking names!
Just died.
Taking names.
Come on. No, I'm still in 5th, but the G-Fred doesn't want me to finish 5th, it seems. I think a podium's gone at this point. Podium's not going to happen. The 9F has ruined that. And if I can keep top 5, I'll consider it. Top 5's always possible, that's what we always say. It's always considered a success. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. A little bit of pee came out. I don't know how I saved that. That is definitely a save. GG AJ Axel on the win. After that. After being just behind me as well. We're going to finish 4th. Just off the podium. Wait, no. We're now in 5th. Ah, okay, he cheated. Okay. He got a... You saw the plane right at the end. So that was a fourth. That was a fourth. This is why we keep these things to closed crew people. He just joined right at the very end of the playlist. But he cheated by getting a plane. So that was a fourth place. I feel like that's a good result. Fourth is a good result. You said Ajax would win at the start. That's true, but then he had issues, I think. So, you know, he did well to recover, but then it was the 9F that sorted him out. He was right behind me in that 9F at one point, and then he went on to win, and I only got fourth. Let's look at C. Wilson. See how C. Wilson's doing. I'll take fourth. Someone had a plane, yes. Someone was a scumbag. Not a crew member. Obviously, they won't be coming back. Excalo with the 1322 super chat as well. Trying to break the choke tie here. Thankfully, I didn't choke. Again. Thank you so much, Excalo for the for the 1322 super chat. I appreciate it. Oh, that's not gone well.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
How do I get my GTA 5 races featured here? You click the link in the description that takes you to a place where you have all the information that you need. It tells you the process. It tells you the links to submit your tracks. It tells you everything. Or just re-watch this live stream and I will explain everything. XCaloQ, thank you so much for the donation, the super chat. And I also need to swap this over. VGK Prime with the $2. The real scumbag is Mr. Boss for the loss. And then Oleg with the 40 rubles through super chat. Real scumbags are people who keep mentioning Mr. Boss. Don't disagree with that one. Thank you guys for the subscriptions, for the donations. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Wow, Bob Wayne has not had a good time. Let's have a look at Gold Racer. Glad you started this. I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys are happy that this is back. That more issues have been had. We skip to somewhere else, and then the next thing we skip back and he's upside down. Oh, only in G, Fred. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys are happy it's back. Hopefully you guys continue to enjoy not only the streams but the videos that these become afterwards as well. Hopefully you guys will continue to enjoy the streams if you choose to come to them every other Saturday on YouTube. I know some people don't like to go to Twitch and just like to stay, on YouTube all the time, but can't find anyone who's actually continuing. And that's another reason why I want to do, at least one YouTube stream every now and then. But yeah, Twitch is my main place. So if you did enjoy this, if you have enjoyed, come to my Twitch streams 3 times a week. Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays. 7 p.m. Same time as this, 7 p.m. UK time. Bruffy.com/schedule gives you all the information that you want, that you need, even. And it'd be good to have you there. I feel like we have a really nice community here. Like on Twitch, we're in the chat, but also here with the chat as well. You guys are all so nice, so kind to me and to each other, and the more the merrier for people who, if you have that same mindset, and are going to be the same. It is amazing. We did get more viewers for the GFred portion of the stream. We got up to like 650 nearly, I think. We've been hovering around 600 viewers all the way through, not quite breaking 600. As soon as GFred starts, we get 650 nearly, and then it's gone back down again now that GFred's finished. Everybody loves GFred. Well, no, that's not true. Not everybody, but I guess you never know what might happen in a GFred, and that's why people like it. You'll get banned for advertising your Twitch now. Well, screw it. Juggernaut Pro again with the $2 with the super chat. Have a good day, Bruffy. Tata. Thank you so much, Juggernaut, for the donations. So there we go. The first YouTube stream has been done. Did you guys find it okay? Was it alright? Did you enjoy? Scumbag 4th place. I got 4th place in that.
These guys who were hitting me, I'm taking names!
Taking names. And well done, Flaming, on winning the playlist by 1 point from Age Axel. GG, boys. And I got 4th in the playlist as well. 4th in everything. Psychomatic with the $10. Hi, bruv. I've been watching you for years, you scum. Appreciate your work. Best GTA YouTuber, hands down. If you ever visit Iceland, let me know. I'll show you around. Thank you so much, Psychomatic. I appreciate it. I'd like to go to Iceland. Zexy wants to go to Iceland as well. Thank you so much for the donation. Thanks everybody down below. We had 3 new YouTube members. The super chats. Oh, the super. I need to fix that because that middle line should say top super chats instead of just. Actually, I know why. Hang on, let me fix this. I'm going to fix this right now. The stream is over technically. So for those who are watching this as a video, all the links are down below in the description. All the information that you need. Come to Twitch. Come to all the regular places. And thank you guys for the support. Right, anyone who's watching the video can click off now if you want to. But I want to fix this because this isn't. I think. Session top YouTube super chatted. There we go, fixed it. Now it does it properly. The top YouTube super chatters, it actually says it properly in order. Perfect. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you yeah, I've said it once already. Thank you guys again, as always, for the support. Here on YouTube, over on Twitch, regardless of what it is, I massively appreciate it. I really appreciate watching all the videos, streaming, donations. It all helps me, pay bills and make more videos. Thank you guys. Just thank you so much. And it's nice to be back. It's nice to, in some way, be able to stream on YouTube a little bit to talk to you guys who don't frequent my Twitch streams, and just say hello, and interact with you guys as well. Sorry that it's not more often, but Twitch is the main platform for that kind of stuff. Yes, it does. Oleg, it does. Get your GFred t-shirts and scumbag mugs here, bruffy.com/merch. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. And I really appreciate it, as always. And I'll see you next time. See you in 2 weeks for the next version of this, with some proper tracks, not just mine. Bye bye guys.